Hello, everybody, and welcome to this fascial-focused yoga boost. So we do a little quick boost movements. I time them all, and you will see what that is all about, all parts of fascia. So one thing that I want to mention, how we do things a little bit differently, we activate using the floor. We might use different body parts. In time, we add weights to be able to do that so that we activate muscles, connective tissue, fascia. We're going to use mostly the floor today. So you activate, you move through your full range of motion. When you get to that, you relax, okay? So there are some different components. The other component is bounciness, okay? And we're gonna explore that today along with this activation. So we're gonna start right there with our posture. So find about hip width apart for stance. Doesn't have to be perfect. Try to get your toes forward. And what I mean by that, and this is the hard part because it looks like your feet are crooked, but they're not. So you're trying to line the outsides of your feet up to make them straight. And then that to you might look like, because the insides kind of go in, but that is more straight. Most people walk with their feet out. We want to get our feet nice and straight. And then once you get that, bring your awareness. So it's just you're pressing the outsides of your feet down into the mat. So we use this floor for activation, the inner balls of your feet. Lift your toes, spread your toes. And I know a lot of people can't do that, but we're trying to bring this awareness back into our body. And then let your toes soften and relax down. And then see if you can let your knees be soft without, letting them collapse, but you don't want to lock them back. That's what I have a tendency to do, is lock them back. Everybody has their own little things, and you'll figure these things out, and you might feel awkward, like my right and my left side are completely different. And then we go up to pelvis, find neutral. So if you tend to go forward, bring it back. If you tend to go back, bring it forward, and just see what feels natural in your pelvis. And when you find that natural place, you should feel like, oh yeah, now my knees are kind of, soft and springy. And you feel like your body weight is in the right place. And shoulders. Now that might have put your shoulders in the right place, just doing that. A lot of times it's just this pelvic thing that does that. But also your rib cage. You might be going side to side. So see if you can balance up your rib cage. And then that might have fixed your head too. And once you get to what feels pretty good, close your eyes. If you can, if that's too much to close your eyes, just nice soft gaze. Take a deep breath in and let it go. One more deep breath in and let it go. Just noticing. So if you've been out of alignment for a long time, proper alignment usually feels pretty strange. And we are going to start, and you can always open your eyes here. We're going to inhale, raise the arms forward and up, lengthening up, lift up, raise to the top of the head, turn the palms away from each other, bring the arms out and down. Let the arms relax down. Drop your head. And I'm going to turn to the side here. Drop your head down. Let the head be heavy. So the head is your weight here. Curl the tailbone forward so the knees will soften. Press your feet out and away from each other. So now we're going to really activate, really push those legs away and begin to round. So this is for the fascia of your back. And just keep going down one vertebra at a time. Now, some of you might only get to like mid back and then you get stuck. You'll pause there. The rest of you, if you can go all of the way, go all of the way. So wherever you feel that natural range of motion stop is where you stop. We're going to pause, take a deep breath in, blow it out. You are going to reach your right arm up to the sky, and as you do, straighten your right leg, look up. And then take that right arm down, soften the right knee. We're going to switch to the left. Take the left arm up to the sky, straighten the left leg, and take it down. Okay, so hands can either be on the floor or on your knees, and we're going to take a few bounces here. So tailbone goes back in the sky. So we're going to just take the tailbone back 3 times. So you're going to bounce back 1, 2, 3. Now take the tailbone up to the sky, head drops down. So now we're going to work the hamstrings, back of the legs. Let's bounce again. So take the tailbone back and go 1, 2, 3, tailbone up. And take the tailbone back again, 1, 2, 3, tailbone up, drop the head. Excellent. Soften here. Press the feet into the floor and away from each other. Curl the tailbone under. Activate the abdominal muscles and begin to roll yourself up. So your roll reverses. Really strong abdominal contraction. Slowly, 1 vertebra at a time, stacking up. When you get to stand, roll your shoulder blades back, lift your head, bring your chin to neutral, roll the shoulder blades back, go to the arms. Take these arms all the way up to the sky, forward and up, left hand to right wrist, pull down on that right elbow. So we're shortening this sideways, bringing the rib cage towards the hip. And now we're going to lean to the left. Now you're going to pull this left elbow back so that your chest is going down towards the mat. And then relax. Let the arms down, let the head down. Let everything hang like you're just Raggedy Ann with no bones, no nothing. Gently bring yourself back to center. So you're still hanging, but we're hanging right from that kind of mid-back region. Soften the knees, tailbone curls forward. Pull your belly button into your spine, strong abdominal contraction. Roll yourself up. We're trying to soften the back. Roll your shoulders back when you come to stand. We're going to do the other side. Okay, arms forward and up. Right hand to left wrist. Now you pull down, shorten the other side waist. We're just switching sides here. Okay. Arm winds, pull over. Oh, it's like you're peeling through. Okay, now the right elbow pulls back to twist you. And then just relax and come down. Let everything go. All right, the arms just float down, let the head float down. Slowly let everything come back to center. Nice and slow. Okay, soft knees, tailbone curls forward. Pull the belly button into your spine. Strong abdominal contraction to roll yourself up. And you can always use your hands to walk yourself up until you get that abdominal strength. Roll your shoulders back, lengthen up through the top of your head. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Okay, let's do one more full roll so that we straighten things up. Inhale up. Exhale, the arms come down. Soften the knees, curl the tailbone forward, drop the head down, roll down. Again, only going as far as your body allows you to. Don't force past there. They're supposed to be nice and smooth. Soften when you get to the end. So let go of the contraction. Now put it back in. Press the feet into the floor and away from each other. Strong abdominal contraction. Roll yourself up. You might even feel flat parts in your back. That's where either muscles or fascia are stuck. Roll yourself up. Roll your shoulders back, lengthen up through the top of your head. Take a deep breath in. And blow it out. Okay, so first boost. We're going to do 3-part breath of joy. You can do 1 part if you get confused with the arms. It doesn't really matter what order that the arms go in. We are just going to work on all the fascia lines. So, like I said, we're going to do this for 1 minute. I'll look at my timer, but let me show you. So you can always eliminate any part. Bouncy knees. So watch. My knees don't do this. My butt does this. Okay. So you want to be getting this movement going. Feet are always pressing into the floor and away from each other so that you've got this activation going on. We're trying to bring back the elasticity and the buoyanciness into our bodies that we had when we were kids. We want to bring that back. So this is the bouncy that we want, okay? Arms are going to go forward, open, and then up. They just swing, okay? So lubricating the shoulders, forward, open. Up, like I said, if you just want to do this, that's fine. Just do that. If you get, it doesn't really matter. This is just the other opening, which we all need, this chest opening. The forward fold. So the whole thing is forward, open, up, and then down. If you don't want to go down, just swing the arms back, all right? Watch your back. It's meant to be just nice and springy, so you can just stay here. If you want to go all the way down, go down here. We're not, this is meant to be moving. I know I'm slowing this down a lot today compared to the way that we usually do it. Okay, so here we go. Ready? We're going to start out slow. Activate those legs, press the feet into the floor and away from each other. Arms forward, open, up and down. Forward, open, up and down. Legs are bouncy. Forward, open, up and down. Forward, open, up and down. Forward, open, up and down. Good. Go ahead on your own. That way you go at your pace. Good job. Keep going. 15 more seconds. And you're done. Excellent. Come to stand. Let's take our feet nice and wide. Okay, so now we're going to switch our planes here. We're going to start out with hands at the chest. We're going to be twisting on the ball of the feet. So when you twist, you go hips to the right, left arm goes across. So it's this whole straight line left side, and then we go to the other side. Okay, so we're switching. So now add the bounce to your knees. So we're reaching. Once you get it, start reaching more. All right, here we go. Perfect timing. Go on your own. Yes, much better. Still, that bottom is going back. Spring and bounciness in your knees. Excellent. Bouncing. And we will bring this up in time. I'm just starting off at a minute. Breathe. Almost there. Oops. 15 seconds. And we'll also eventually add the breath. It keeps going to sleep. Okay, rest. Excellent. Those arms down. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Heel toe, your feet in. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. This time, open your arms to a wide V, lift that chest. Take those arms out and down. Press feet into the mat and away from each other. Swing the arms forward, take the hips back into your chair pose. Excellent. Take your hands down, belly to the thighs. And you're sitting back in this chair pose. Really activate those legs and begin to slowly peel those hips up. So I like to count in my head to about a count of 10, beginning to straighten those legs. And we're going to come up to a flat back. So hands around the thighs, pressing and straightening, peeling through the back of your legs. So hamstrings, calves, that whole back fascia line. And when your legs get to the end range of motion, maybe straight, maybe not, just relax. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Excellent. Set the hips back into space again. So back into that chair pose. Once you find that perfect chair pose, bring your belly down to your thighs. Press the feet into the floor and away from each other. Really activate. So I want you to feel the muscles all tighten up. And then begin to straighten the legs. Slowly keep that activation. Straightening. Like I said, maybe count to about 10 just to slow your pace down. And then when the legs get straight or semi-straight, soften. Nice flat back. Tailbone is going back, top of the head, opposite direction. Excellent. Let's do one more. Take your bottom back, take the tailbone back, slowly sitting back into that chair. No activation here. Now we activate. Press the feet into the floor and away from each other so you feel all the muscles fire up. And here we go. Begin to straighten the legs. Slow peeling through. Excellent. When you get to the end range of motion, soften. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Set those hips back once again, nice and soft. You're going to step your right foot back behind you. This is where you might want the balance. Okay, bring yourself up. So your shoulders are over top of your hips. Lift your head up, look at your eyes, nice and forward. We are going to be coming up onto the ball of the back foot. So you want to lift that heel. So this back fascia line goes all the way down. It starts actually at your eyebrows, goes all the way down your back of your foot, right to the ball of your foot. So that's why we want to lift this heel. And for today, we're not going to add the arms. We're just going to do the back of this leg. We just did the back of the legs. We're going to do the front. So we're going to take this knee down towards the floor, just little bounces. So this right knee, we're going to bend. We're going to take it down with little bounces. 1, 2, 3, and take it up. 1, 2, 3. Take it up, just warming it up. Take it down. 1, 2, 3, and up and down. 1, 2, 3. Now take it down. Curl the tailbone forward. And if you're okay with your balance, take that right arm up to the sky and reach. Drop the knee, reach the arm. Push both feet into the mat and away from each other. And slowly just dip down. And then bring yourself up, bring the arm down. The feet are pressing away from each other. So begin to push that right heel back, nice and slow. Yep, that's where the balance comes. Okay, once that heel is down, we're going to reverse and take it to the front leg. So we're going to shift back, pull the legs together now. bringing this front leg straight. You can even lift that front foot up. And we're going to begin to hinge forward. Like I said, if you've got something around you, you can always grab for balance. A lot easier to keep the foot down. I like to lift it just so you know what I'm talking about. Coming down into that pyramid pose. And then you can soften once you get there. You can take your hands down, whatever. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Soften into the front knee. Take your hands up. Walk yourself up. We're going to switch legs. So step the right foot forward. Start out with a chair pose. So activate your legs and your feet. Find that stability. Take the arms forward, the hips back. Okay, notice if there's a difference from one side to the other. And now we're going to step left leg back. Bring yourself up. Now you might have to take that foot down to start with. Find your balance. That's perfectly fine. Then press both feet into the mat and away from each other. Come up onto the ball of that foot. And then bend this back knee in. We'll start with hands on the hips, or you can hold on to a chair, to a wall, whatever you need to do. And we're going to do 3 little bounces. So we're going to bounce 1, 2, 3, and rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1 more. 1, 2, 3. This time go down. Okay, find your balance. If you want to, take that left arm up and very slowly see. You can barely see I'm probably moving, but I can feel I'm just trying to get down and stretch out that quadricep, that hip flexor, but very, very slow moving. If you move too fast, your body doesn't like it. If you move too slow, it doesn't like it. Excellent. Slowly bring yourself up. The arm down. Now we'll go to the back of the leg. Foot is pressing back. Ball of the foot's pressing in. Slowly begin to press back into that heel. You might get nowhere near the floor. That's okay. You stop where your body says stop. Do not push beyond that point. Feet are pressing away from each other. And then we shift the body weight to the other direction. Pull the legs together. You can even pull up on that foot, kick the hips back. You're going to bring yourself forward. Hopefully you're feeling it in the front leg now. If not, that's okay. Excellent. Soften, relax, and take your hands down. And then completely soften, bring yourself down to the floor. Swing your legs around. Make sure you're in the middle of your mat. Hands behind your thighs. Arms are pulling back around your spine. And slowly roll yourself down, 1 vertebra at a time. Rock side to side, or circle. Bring your body to stillness. Set the left foot down. Place the right ankle on that left knee. So the left ankle is going to push into, or the right ankle is pushing into the left thigh. I think I said that wrong. Press. You can just slowly lift that left heel or begin to pick up that entire left foot, drawing that right leg towards you, peeling through all that connective tissue, fascia, affecting all those muscles, trying to open up. Outer hip here. When you get to your end range of motion, you can hold it right there and soften. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. do that again. Press that right foot into the left leg and draw that leg towards you. Soften. One more, push the foot into the leg. Draw it towards you. And relax. And set that left foot down. Switch legs. Okay, press that left ankle into the right thigh. And then pick that right leg up, drawing it towards you. And relax when you get to your end range of motion. Inhale. Exhale. Again, press and activate the muscles, then move. And relax when you get to the end range of motion. One more, press, move, relax. Again, press, move, relax. Set those legs down. Place either your hands or blocks underneath the pelvis. Your hands are just fine. Just to elevate so your core doesn't have to work here. Draw the knees into the chest. Take those feet up to the sky. Begin to point and flex the feet. Point and flex. So we're sliding and moving front and the back side fascia. And then draw those knees into the chest, set your feet down. Stretch your legs out, reach your arms over your head, anchor your heels, point the toes, and then bring them back up towards your nose. Point and bring them back up. Now you can do this slow or you can do this fast. And breathe. And then let your body relax. And you can bring the arms down if you choose. You can bend your knees, roll to your side. Just soften and relax very, very briefly. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. One more deep breath in. Let it go. Allowing your entire body to soften and melt. There's nothing to do here. Just take these words in. Beauty isn't about having a pretty face. It is about having a pretty mind, a pretty heart, and most importantly, a beautiful soul. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Wiggle your toes and fingers, gently waking the body. And roll to your favorite side. And come up to sit. Om Shanti. Infinite peace and many blessings to each and every one of you. Have a fabulous day today. Namaste.
Bye, Audrey.